be in different ones here. No, I can do it here. Thanks. Might buffs or debuffs? I actually probably preferred... No, I prefer might buffs. Okay. I'm not sure that's going to work on the Beguiler is the only issue. Alright, let's head through the pass. Bones crunch underfoot, strewn across the sands. Their skeletons half buried in wind-blown dunes are lying bleached and baking in the sun. Their corpses still wear the tattered remnants of their clothing, their packs tangled in their limbs. Worms circle like vultures high above you. You feel a tug at your leg. Mother Sharprock clings to your boot, staring out the dunes and looks up at your eyes are wide with fright. She fears this place. Let's use a ranged weapon to test the mound's reactions. Bam! And we get jumped by buried wind elementals, apparently. Sure. Alright, let's see how this works.
Kill them all!
Can't save while in combat, alright. What you doing, bear? Oh, you're on defensive. Yeah, I guess that's okay. So this is chat. Who's this? Oh, this is Lana. You need to wait a little bit, Lana, before you do crazy shit. Alright, let's switch to boar form.
Quick, toss me something else.
Nice, hit it with the paralyze. So we paralyzed 4 of them. So fucking good, the auto buffs like that. Alright, let's go berserk form.
That looks like it hurt.
Pop a heal.
Good to me.
Let's get in there.
You're mine.
We just saw something. Cool.
Death to our enemies.
Let's go.
All right.
Ready when you are.
Watching. I got this. I got
Not
this.
a problem.
Fancy
I'll see
invisible
it done.
skeleton. Excellent. With grants lesser lay on hands. That's something that would be very useful for people who have no healing in the back ranks. Like Ziggy or possibly our main. Galdifrax. Looks good.
Leave it to me.
Let's move on. Haven't been really watching the Hunter crits, but I ought to. Imagine they're pretty impressive. She does a lot of damage, I can tell. Things are dying. Things are dying nicely, and my debuffs and buffs are going off. I'm really enjoying it. Alright, Rune Tower, let's check it out. Let's search the location. Gain a pry bar. 2 scrolls of Winter Wind. A pendant. Alright, what's the pendant do? Where's the pendant? Is it in somebody's personal inventory? No, that's the one I had. Don't lie to me about pendants, game. Pendants are fun. It's jewelry. We always like to find jewelry. Who's our caster? You. Okay. Okay, I guess we're heading back to the boat. Picked up a crew member, picked up some gear, picked up a save. Back to the boat. We're making our way up where we're headed now. And it's a consumable. It's weird. Is it really? The probably have cool stuff we could craft right about now. We picked up a lot of materials. How's the boat? We're doing pretty good. We're a little low on medicine. Speaking of medicine and boat, how is our... You're not healed yet? What's going on? One day seems to go a very long time. We just out of medicine and can't do it? That might be the case. Where the fuck are we? Taking the roundabout way, that's okay. Seems to be just mostly open water. Oh, there's an island. Is this the island we're looking for? Looks like it. Let's go back and land then. I didn't know better. I'd say that guy's trying to engage me. Alright. Let's take a look what we got. 80 health, level 10. This is probably a run. Weird, you can just run from anything you want. Let's go ahead and land. Okay. I want to check out this island. I want to do their missions. There's a bunch of missions in here. I don't want to spend forever in this town, though. You can't? Sometimes you fail? Okay. Deep spring. As you walk down the deck, your approach is noted by a cadre of heavily armed Amua. Their leader briskly leads them to intercept you. While the harbor master says nothing as she surveys you, you notice a telltale sneer and a twitch of revulsion that are all too familiar.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat? I'm the harbor master, Kaoha. I must ask your reason for docking in Neketaka.
Do I really need a reason?
Yes, you do. You can't dock a ship in the harbor and have your run of Queen's Birth without giving me a good reason for docking here.
Deep within you, you feel an uncomfortable roiling. You can't be certain if the sensation is physical or spiritual, but it immediately induces nausea and fills your ears with the sound of blood rushing through your head. Cutting through the din, you hear a familiar woman's voice speak. Each word comes slowly, falling with what sounds like the chiming of a small bell.
Show them what you are.
I'm a watcher.
I've heard enough. There's no room for you in Neketaka Harbor. Get back on your ship and head back to open sea.
She gestures towards your boat. The men and women behind her nod and murmur in agreement. Nausea continues to build inside you, blood pumping against your skull. Again, the woman's voice, again, the chimes.
I will help you.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abate. The ringing of the chimes becomes clearer, rhythmic. 2 successive peals followed by a brief respite. You realize the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. You open your eyes. The harbor master is gesturing wildly, presumably to get your attention and yelling in your face, but you hear no words, only the ringing of the chime as your heart rate slows and slows and slows and slows.
Now.
What? What is this?
Good, good.
Run for it!
And the bear shits. Oh, level ups. Alright, I can deal with more cutscenes if I have to level up. It's fine. Alright, who's this? This is Lana. Lana's doing good. We just gotta figure out a way to get her in a better position. Survival, Intimidate, Metaphysics, History. Let's go one more survival. Up to 9 survival is quite a lot. Athletics or Alchemy. Potency and duration of effect. Let's take one more alchemy. We need a couple more healing in a minute. So we have another level up on here. I don't think there's anything in Druid we want right now, but let's double check. Oh, 2 weapon style is actually relevant, since we are attacking with 2 weapons when dual wielding. We need to double check if that's happening when we're in the form, but I'm pretty sure it does when we're in animal form. Is there anything else I want? Weapon and shield, accurate carnage. What is this one? Oh, carnage, right? I don't give a shit about carnage. We want 2 weapon style, I'm pretty sure. Okay. 2 weapon style. Great. Let's take a look at our paladin. We have athletics and explosives. Haven't really used much of either of them. I guess a little bit more. Let's go with level 5 explosives. Keep going with intimidate. Last level was the first level. We got 1 in each. So shield and weapon style sounds good. Inspired defenses is not that good in my opinion. Divine purpose, 20 defense against all resolve, affliction, resolve, dex, and might affliction attacks. That's fairly relevant. One-handed style. We already determined that requires I not have a shield, so that's useless. So that one is potentially useful. Divine purpose. Let's take a look at what the fighter has to offer. Weapon and shield style, 2-handed, determination, int, perception, and cons. We get the other ones there. Grazes converted to hits. Not too worried about that right now. And all right, so we're gonna take the whatever it was. Int, perception, and con. Which ones are those? So int is. Why do I not have fucking int on this list? Confuse, charm, and dominate. Those sound pretty annoying. Perception are distracted, disoriented, and I think blinded. And then constitution are sickened, weakened, and enfeebled. I think I'd rather the paladin one. So might is staggered, dazed, stunned. Dexterity is hobbled, immobilized, impaired. Yeah, this is much better. We're gonna take divine purpose. All right. Good. All right, next level up on Stranger Danger Ranger. Or stealth. We're not even using stealth, but stealth sounds like it'd be useful one day. Some diplomacy. Right. I could forget. So we've taken 2-handed style and gunner. Don't really want companion stuff. So marksman is accuracy on ranged targets. We could take fighter stances and get that one stance that gives us accuracy too. I don't see any reason not to take a stance. I think it's straight up better than just accuracy. Although this would remove 1/3 of our low rolls and push them into hits. That's a tough call there. I think I'm going to take the stance. It kind of does the same thing. It's reducing our low rolls by giving us better chance than that. Right. Take fighter stances. And then a level up on our chanter. More arcana. You bet. More bluff. Sure. what do we want? This is an, oh, because Chanter is the primary level, right? So this would now also give, anytime an enemy takes damage, the effect's duration is increased for the shield cracks. That's kind of useful, but not incredible. We took Shatter the Chains in this one. So we have a couple, we have still have to pick 3 in this tier, right? Another offensive one. It's a resolve thing, Frightened. Do we have a resolve attack on our other character? I don't recall. Minus 10% accuracy with disengagement attacks. Minus friendly aura. Minus 20% reload time. Minus 20% recovery time with ranged weapons for 10 seconds. That sounds pretty damn good. Reflex, ancient memory, friendly aura. Not very excited by that. Concentration, maybe. Will, maybe. So I guess I'm pretty excited by this one. Range damage aura. And I'm pretty sure I'm already doing this. So let's just upgrade the one we're using. Alright. And I think we want to change our chant then.
Well?
I'm not sure where the hell it is though. Oh, there. Oh, that's not the only... Ah. Oh, I don't understand. So this does something different? So this starts... Ah. So I can mix and match them if I want. No, I just want to run that one alone. So I assume this just goes again and again then. Okay. Oh, it doesn't auto AoE? I thought it automatically AoE'd. Yeah, basic attacks deal best of pierce or slashed in the small AoE. Can I upgrade it? It's not upgradable yet. Okay. Is it worth 100% uptime on a chant versus 90% on 2? Is that what you think the difference is? Because I'm not sure I see that difference. So I see... I mean, is this the time? I see about 75. Actually, if this is cut into thirds, I see 60%, 66% uptime on this, and 66% uptime on this. I'm not super excited about this one. Maybe we can try it, see what I feel. Probably just imagine the other one's better. Alright. So do we need to add to our chanter casting? I think we do. What do we actually have here? Oops. So debuffs. I think we have a third spell now, right? What was it? Frightened or sickened? Yeah, frightened would be nice. This is a resolve affliction. Alright. Let's go ahead and add the debuff script in again. Frightened and where is it? That one. Target does not have a resolve affliction. Then we need to give them some secret horrors. Prioritized by greatest number. There we go. And can I move it? I can. What is my order I'd like to cast? I want them all debuffed, and then we can go for the greedy bindings. Okay. And I'm beginning to think debuffs may be above might buffs. Or maybe what I need to do is add might buffs to this. And in here, if a target is missing a might buff, okay, or is missing a, I don't really care. I care about the might part of that more than I care about the other part. Where did it go? And cast Valorous Echoes, ally, target by casters first. Okay, and I want that ahead of the paralyzed still. Okay, so debuffs followed by buffs, followed by the rest of it. Alright, we need to actually edit that too. That needs to be changed name. So I think might buffs is getting scrapped. Debuffs is now going to be called. This is just my cipher script. Okay. Looks good. Alright, let's go steal everything that's not nailed down.
I shall make it.
Why does that sometimes flash and sometimes not when I'm near it?
Will do. I fear not.
Weird.
As you like.
Probably do a real save too. Okay.
Watching.
This one crowbar.
Dora must think I work for free. Be with you in just a... almost... Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it. Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower. While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal. If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
Gives me a discount on your labor, I could run her down.
It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the...
Alright, what else you got for me? Got any gear? Nope, not immediately. Did the script get written? I'm pretty sure it did. I don't want to double check twice because you missed it. Yeah, it seems to be. I suppose it's helpful some of the times when you guys check stuff that I don't. Not really loving the blunderbuss right now. We haven't really fought any fights where there's enough people for it to be a thing. Also, does this seem laggy to you right now? This is laggy to me. I think I might restart the game. Feels like it's not... like I'm moving... the camera's not like keeping up with it. Oh. Yeah. Yep. One of the girls in the party asked if we could bring this dog home, and we're like, yeah, sure, we could have a dog, like, you know, a little lap dog. And we got this enormous fucking bear that showed up. Game seems to have frozen as we're exiting. Oops. There it goes. Okay. All right, I'm going to use this intro as we get back in there. Take a quick break. Back in a second. Right, let's see what we got. I should write a script for the barbarian too. So I can stop microing her. What does she sell?
Need a fresh jacket or pants? Take your time.
Got a cover here. It's 2 stealth and 1 resolve. Not super exciting for me. Cloak of deflection, I already have one. Don't really need a second. Okay.
Gone sickle comes for us all, yet gone shepherds us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sacred
map
stair.
Emporium. I haven't been in here before. I'm gonna restart, make a new character. I'm pretty happy with these characters. Pretty pleased with them. Trap detected.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. It's such a pleasure to see a new face. How might I assist you?
What do you do here?
Oh, I am a cartographer. I make maps. I'm not half bad at it either. And may the gods forgive my immodesty for saying so. If you need a map of any settled region of the Deadfire, I am your man. And my commission rates are quite generous. It used to be I would take to the sea and do a bit of charting myself. But I haven't the time. Too many maps need making. A shame, too. There's a whole swath of the Deadfire I've yet to see. I'm quite keen to write a book, in fact. Oh, but I won't trouble you about that. Excuse my nattering on, won't you?
Do you sleep here?
Sometimes. Married to the work, you know? I just get so engrossed in my maps. Sharing a bed with a few maps is a good sight better than sharing with Caleb. I'll tell you that. He always hogs the blankets.
Nice dog. Maybe my dog could eat his dog.
You think so? He is a magnificent beast, isn't he? He's been a bit low lately. Between you and me, I think he's heartsick for the sea.
You said you're writing a book?
I'm putting together an explorer's account of the Deadfire. Or at least the part of it Queen Onekaza's tribe has laid claim to. My book will be the first of its kind. The Explorers Club will go mad for it. Or, well, that was the idea. It's a fiercely dangerous enterprise, in point of fact, and nobody will agree to chart the islands for me. You'd think ship captains would be a bold-hearted bunch. I'm not exactly the most powerful fighter, or I do it all myself. Still, wouldn't it be wonderful? An explorer's guide to the Deadfire.
I've got a bold heart and a ship. Need a hand?
Do you mean it? It's a lot of ground, I mean water to cover, and some of these islands are in very dangerous waters. Don't worry, I planned it all out. We'll get your feet wet first. With a little experience under your belt, I'm sure you'll get a taste for it. The idea is to explore all the islands that haven't been charted yet, or even named. That falls to you, Amica. You can't tell me you've never wanted to name your own island? I thought we could start with the waters around the company outpost at Port Mage. There are 2 islands in the region, and nobody's taken much notice of them yet. Once you're back, I'll start filling in my map and adding your findings to the book. Oh, this will be wonderful.
Alright, I want to see your stuff though. Ooh, there's a secret right there. I want to steal it. How do I steal